What's up everyone, it's the Tastemaker and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be recording a chit chat get ready with me. A lot of you guys really like my makeup lately and you guys have been asking me to, record a tutorial on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup with you guys. I'm also going to be doing my hair. Today's video is sponsored by WestKiss, so shout out to WestKiss for sending over these bundles. But we're going to get to the hair later. We're going to start off with our makeup and then we'll move on to hair. So the first thing that we're going to do obviously are our eyebrows. My eyebrows are cleaned up or whatever. So yeah, I recently went back to Morphe to go buy some new lashes and I was so upset because my favorite lashes that I like to wear, they don't sell them, and they were acting like they didn't know what the hell I was talking about. But I didn't see them in the store at all. I looked online, I didn't see them online, and then they're trying to tell me that they didn't sell that lash at all, and I'm like, girl, those are my favorite lashes. You guys definitely sold those. And that's another thing I want to talk about, like for people, because a similar situation just happened to me yesterday. So I'm using this brow cream by Morphe. It's a Morphe brow cream. I actually got this a while ago and then I lost it and then I just found it, so I was happy about it. This is in the shade Mocha. It's just a brow cream, and then I also use their eyeliner in the color Jet. That's for like eyeliner though. So yeah, maybe I should zoom in a little bit for the brows. So yeah, I just think it's important though, if you are working in a store, it's important for you to know about the products that you sell. I go into Sally's and one of the young ladies I was working in the store, she asked me, do you need help looking for anything? And I was like, yeah, I'm actually looking. And for the one time that I actually needed help, I'm like, yeah, I need help with finding the toning shampoo. And she gonna say, oh, I'm sorry, we don't carry that brand here. I said, it's not a brand, it's a toning shampoo. And she was like, oh, you mean the purple shampoo? And I said, yeah, the toning shampoo. So yeah, I really like this brow cream. It's so light and just very natural looking. I feel like I don't have to put a lot on, and even with this much on, it still looks very natural. Something happened to me earlier today and I thought it was very interesting. But when I sat back and thought about it, it was actually unfortunate and kind of sad. I cannot talk and do the bottom of my brows, so just give me a moment. I'm using my LA Pro concealer, and this one is in Fawn. I actually need to go pick up some more. I'm probably gonna buy some when I go pick up my packages later. Okay, you guys, I can talk again. So the bottom part of my brows are done. I'm just using my concealer as a base for the eyeshadows that we're gonna be using today, of course. That's what I like to do. So earlier today, I went to go get some food before I was like recording this video. And I was walking to my car to get some change or whatever, and this guy, he was like pulling out of his spot like super fast. So it was like my car, a car, and then his car. So it was like a car between us basically. But anyway, so he pulled out of his spot like super fast. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look and he's like, hey, he was like, excuse me or whatever. Like, long story short, he got my number. This guy was so cute to me and I was just so surprised because I hate to like judge a book by its cover, but I don't even know how to say this without sounding crazy. I was just surprised that he wanted to talk to me because I didn't have any makeup on. I was super plain Jane. So I'm using the Second Nature palette by Morphe, the one that I always use, and I'm gonna be using this color right here. You guys probably can't see that. I'm gonna be using this color for my outer V area. And what I like to do is I like to pack it first, like this, and then I like to blend it out. So I kind of just do my thing like that. So yeah, I just was really surprised that he was trying to talk to me the way that I was looking. Now, I'm not saying I was looking bad or anything, but I don't know. But I think that goes into like confidence, like when you're confident, like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I think that I'm ugly or anything like that, because I don't. But I just know like I just know what I have the potential to look like when I put makeup on, my hair is done, and I got a bomb ass outfit on. So I don't know, I thought that was actually a good thing though, that he did want to talk to me regular, you know what I mean? Because then that means once he does see me with all the other stuff on, it's just going to be like extra. it's just gonna be like, okay, cool, she's cute, whatever, and she can dress and do all this stuff. But I just thought it was kind of sad at the same time, because I'm just like, damn, like, where's my confidence at? Am I not confident enough in my natural looks that, you know, I feel like I can't pull a guy like without makeup? I feel like we just all have those moments or those days or whatever that we feel that way. But anyway, so now I'm gonna put some more concealer down, and I'm gonna put this on my lid. And I'm gonna pick a eyeshadow color. I don't know which eyeshadow color I wanna do, but I think I'm just gonna do the one that I did the other day, since that was what you guys were asking me about. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this brush. It's like a small blending kind of brush, and this is it's called a contour eyeshadow brush. Okay, this is by Lusana. It was given to me in like one of my Ipsy bags. And then I'm gonna go into the Femme Rosa palette. You guys know that I use this palette quite often, but this is the Karuchi and ColourPop collection that they had. It was like a collab that they did a couple years ago. So I'm gonna be taking this deep purple color. It looks lighter on camera, but it's actually a deep purple color, and I'm just gonna put that like right here on the corner. You guys probably can barely see that because of my lights, but yeah, I just put that right there on the corner. So I'm just gonna take my brush and I'm going to go into this color right here. It's just like a shimmery color. I've done this look before, it was very similar. So I just put that all over my lid. Boom. Very simple. You guys see? You know what I need? I need something white. I've noticed when I have something white in the camera, you guys can see. Perfect. Okay, great. So now you guys can really see like that purple. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm putting that here. You see how much this white napkin has a difference? I need to figure that out. If anybody knows anything about cameras and what I can do with my settings to help this, then let me know. So now I'm gonna go ahead and prep my skin for my foundation. I'm using the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. It is my favorite primer, and I've been using this for many moons now. So I'm just gonna put that on, just wipe it all over. So now I'm gonna be using the Ardell Lash Grip Glue, and this is the lash glue that I like to use. The other thing that I wanted to talk about when it comes to self-confidence, so I was having a conversation with one of my subscribers like a minute ago. I don't remember exactly when this was, but it wasn't too long ago. But I was talking about something, and her response to it was like, oh, well, if niggas like it, then so what? Or like something to that effect. It wasn't like those exact words, but basically it was like, oh, well, as long as guys like it, then it doesn't matter. But basically I find it problematic when you put your values into what men think, into what anybody thinks about you. I feel like it's so important to have that confidence within yourself, to know who you are, that you don't need validation from anybody. Like, I don't need a man to tell me that something about me is beautiful in order for me to feel beautiful, because the problem is when you do that and you put your confidence in somebody else's hands, they can just as easily snatch your confidence away from you because they are the ones who gave it to you. But when you give it to yourself, only you can take that away from yourself. I don't think it's anything wrong with other people telling you that you are beautiful or that a part of you is amazing, but I think it's something wrong when you seek validation from people. Like, in order for you to feel good about yourself, you need somebody else to tell you that you're beautiful. That's when it becomes a problem. But I have just been on this like self-love journey for a little bit now, and there's just a lot of things that I have just seen, that I've witnessed, that I've been through, that I've discovered about myself, about other people, and just about society and how we, and just our ways. We just have certain ways about us that are just like. So yeah, now that my Real Technique sponge is wet, I'm gonna go ahead and use my foundation, which I actually need to get more of already, which is freaking crazy. I run out of this stuff so fast. So this is the Wet n Wild foundation. This is the foundation that I use, and it is in the shade Espresso, like coffee. But yeah, I don't know, it's just, I just find it problematic though, I don't know. And we all feel how we feel. Like, no matter what, everybody likes their ego to be stroked. Like, let's not sit here and bullshit. Like, we all like to be told that we're beautiful. We all like to be told that our outfit looks great that day. We all like to be told that our makeup looks bomb. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the top part of my brows while I am doing my foundation. I do not suggest using concealer to do your top brow. Another thing that YouTube created and that people need to stop doing. And I've been going for a more thinner brow. I did have to like shave my eyebrows for them to like be this thin because they naturally grow a lot thicker or whatever. So yeah, but I don't know, I've had so many changes in my life just over these past couple of months, like from, you know, friendships to relationships. Like, I haven't really been honest with you guys. I actually was in a relationship for quite some time now, and I just wasn't really talking to you guys about it. I pretended to be single, and it was really because I felt single, honestly. Like, I felt single in that relationship. It was just a trash ass relationship. And I was in that relationship for 2 years, and there was just so much that I've gained from it. There's so much that I learned about myself. Things that are ugly truths. Like, there are certain habits that we all have that we don't like to admit, like, okay, well, you know, I should totally change this about myself. And I'm saying like I was the reason why my relationship went wrong, but I definitely tolerated a lot. I put up with a lot from people in general, not just him, you know. But yeah, I was in a relationship with someone for like 2 years, and it just didn't end well because the guy was a piece of but even though he was a piece of crap, you know, I was like starting to date other guys and stuff like that, so it really wasn't even a point of us being together. We had broken up. We was like that couple that break up to make up, you know, like you break up with him, you know, he's just gonna do that shit again, and you just still stay with him, you know, just stupid shit that women do. So you learn yourself through relationships, and only if you want to, because it's very easily to like place the blame on someone else and just be like, oh, well, they did this to me, they did that to me, and all these things. But at the end of the day, you also have to take responsibility for your relationship and where it went wrong, you know. It went wrong because maybe you are too something, or you're not enough of this, or okay, I'll just be vulnerable and let you guys know. With me, I'm a very giving person. I like to help people. But the problem with that is, obviously, when you help people, people will take advantage of you. And also on top of that, because like I want to help people, I tolerate things because I'm like, well, I don't want to leave this person when they're going through this, or when they need me, when I feel like they need me the most, you know. Even though the best thing to do is to leave that situation alone. And a lot of times I'm very selfless, where I put up other people before myself, and I care about how other people feel. And even if I don't, and you know, I do it with all of my relationships. It's not just, I'm sorry, I know this sounds funny, but I do it with all of my relationships. It's not just you know, in an intimate relationship with a man, but it's also with, you know, friends and stuff like that. And it's very, I feel like, even like one relationship that I had that like tried to be rekindled, I feel like at some point in time, like I don't know what that person's intentions were for being my friend, if they were trying to use me, you know, if they were trying to, you know, I don't know what their purpose was. One thing that I'm happy about is the fact that, you know, I'm not too attached to anyone. I'm not afraid to be alone. I'm not afraid to let people go. I'm not afraid to let people out of my life. So now I'm gonna use that same concealer fond that we use for our brows, and I'm just gonna put that under my eye. For my concealer, I do like to let my concealer sit on my face for a little bit before I blend it all out. And then this is what I've been doing. So instead of doing a line with my eyeliner, I do sharpen this part up with my concealer, and it gives me like that same sharp line that I would get with eyeliner, and it's really just with my eyeshadow. So now I'm gonna go ahead, while I let my concealer settle, I'm just gonna use this ColourPop bronzer, and this is in the shade Rodeo Drive, I think it is. So then I'm gonna also be using this IT Cosmetics Heavenly Complexion brush, and I'm gonna use this right here. I already have like a natural line, so I'm just like going over that. And then over that part where we had our concealer before. So I'm just like, just lightly though. I don't like going too heavy with the contour. But yeah, I just learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about me, because I feel like that's always been a problem with me, you know, and I feel like it's that way with a lot of us. Like, we love to point the finger at the other person. We love to we like to victimize ourselves and make it seem as though we had no involvement in whatever transpired between you and another person. We always like to put the blame on someone, and even if it is their fault and they did do something wrong, that's not to take away what they did wrong. I'm not saying that what they did is not wrong, but what I'm saying is that a lot of times we like to make it seem like we didn't play a part in it. Like, we're just so innocent. You know, a lot of things that I've dealt with in my life, in relationships especially, has definitely been because I've, one, ignored my intuition, and I knew what was going on, and I decided to ignore it or try to give someone the benefit of the doubt when I know they didn't deserve it. This really lasts a really long time though. If you ever buy Laura Mercier's setting powder, this shit lasts like a long time. So I like to just put my setting powder on here, and then I get my sponge, and then I do not bake. Yeah, baking is another thing that YouTubers do that I just do not suggest doing, because it just makes you look super ashy, cakey, powdery, and you will have flashback. So I just put some on there, and I don't let I try to make sure there's like nothing really extra on here, and then I just press it into my skin. I press. I do not let it sit. I just press it in. And then it gives you like such a bomb, like airbrush look. And there is a difference in setting powders and translucent powders. It totally is a difference. It will give you a different finish depending on what you use. It's something about setting powder though, it just really makes the look pop. So now I'm gonna use one of my new favorite things, and that is this Morphe like blush duo. And this is in the Fantabulous color. It's a bronzer and a contour powder. So I actually like to use both sides. I like to use this side, which is like this darker side, but they're both like a blush. So just be careful with it. And then I just use like swirling motions on my cheeks. So the next thing that I have been loving at this time is a cinnamon stick by Fenty Beauty, and it's a highlighter stick. So I'm just gonna use a little bit on my nose. You guys see that? Instant glowage. And then I just like to blend it out with my fingers so it's not too harsh. Boom. And then I like to put it on my cheeks as a highlighter as well. And then I just turn to the side, and then I just like to blend it out with my finger. I'm just gonna put on some clear gloss, because that is my favorite. I'm gonna use my Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss, and literally, because I don't use it that often. And I just like to go like on the pink part of my lip, and then I just put it on there like that, and then blend it out. Cute, right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and take this off of my hair. Okay. Alright, you guys, so obviously I skipped a couple of steps. Real quick, I'm just gonna fast forward, and we're getting into hair now. Let me fix this because it's kind of crooked. So I am obviously getting into my hair right now. So I am currently wearing a body wave texture from WestKiss. This is their Amazon store. I have worked with WestKiss in the past. I've done several reviews for them, but they also have an Amazon store that they are promoting at this time. It's very beautiful hair. I have it in an 18-inch frontal, 18-inch bundle, 20 and 22. I have half of the 18-inch bundle in. I don't have the full 18-inch, but yeah, this is what the curls are looking like right now so far. And I'm just using my 1-inch curling iron, and I'm still curling my hair, but I wanted to curl some of it and then move on to the rest of it with you guys.
one-on-one tonight. Me and you, babe, tonight. Whoa, girl, if it's alright, let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. Yeah, get it on. You shouldn't have to be alone tonight. Yeah, yeah. It's one-on-one tonight. One-on-one, baby, tonight.
Chemistry, I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else can do like you do. That's why I don't mind spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. Give all day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Turn me inside out, make my heart beat. Need no one else, you're all I need. Personality, everything you do, it's me love, everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly, I can't deny. I got a crush on you, that's true. And I'm digging you, you make me believe.
So yeah, overall though, you guys, I really do like this hair. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you guys can see like how beautiful it is. This hair is absolutely gorgeous. I love the frontal. The frontal was one of my favorite things about this wig because it was so beautifully pre-plucked. I love the hairline. I didn't have to do too much for it to look natural. As you guys see, I'm not using, oh, I need to fix that right there. But I'm not using like any baby hairs or anything. Other than that, the hair is absolutely gorgeous. These curls are amazing. I mean, look, no tangling, no shedding. It's just absolutely freaking beautiful hair. And that's why I love to use Body Wave, because of the way that Body Wave curls. It's just like so bomb. I mean, you could do this with straight hair, but you can't. If that makes any sense. Definitely, WestKiss is definitely one of my favorite hair companies. I have worked with them many times. I like all of their hair. I've tested out their blonde hair. I've tested out their colored hair. This is their black hair. I think the next time I work with them, I would like to try out some of their curly hair. But this hair is just so voluminous and soft. I do have one more bundle left. I did want to also show you guys their packaging before I left, because they did change it a little bit. So this is their new packaging. The hair does come in this little bag. This is a WestKiss bag, of course. This is great for storage. I like to store my wigs and things like this. They also gave me a free wig cap that I didn't use. I'll probably just end up using this later. But if you needed, like, you know, a fresh wig cap for your wig, you guys don't have to go out and buy one, because these typically cost like $2 at your beauty supply store. So this is completely free with your order. We always need that. You do get some little cards and everything like that. It's just telling you about where you can reach them. And then I did get some eyelashes. I got 2 pair of eyelashes. You guys know the ones that they put in there. This is how the bundles come. They come in this clear plastic bag, and then at the top it has the inches and then WestKiss and all that there. I'll take the bundle out for you guys, just so you guys can see, you know, what the hair looks like in its natural state. So this is the Body Wave. This is how it comes, and then this is what, you know, you can do with your Body Wave hair, which I'm like loving right now. Here is the size of the 18-inch bundle. So if you guys are interested in knowing like how thick it is or how thin it is, so that's what it's looking like. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys like this get ready with me, plus a hair tutorial, makeup tutorial all together, and a hair review on WestKiss's hair. If you guys like this hair, definitely check the description box down below, because I will have links to this hair, and I will also have links to WestKiss's Amazon store, because this hair is straight from Amazon, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous hair. Bomb. Period. Y'all know I don't wear no weak hair. I only want to wear the best of the best hair. Period. And I'm only gonna tell y'all about the best of the best. Like, look how freaking pretty. You cannot tell me this hair is not gorgeous. Let me back up some so y'all can really see. But you guys cannot tell me that this hair is not bomb.com. Like, look at it. Hello? Girl, I'm about to go out here and go take somebody, man. I'll see y'all later. Bye.